Have you ever been to a farmer's market in the US? Well, today you're gonna meet an American woman named Karina at a farmer's market. And by the time you finish today's lesson, you will be able to have a fantastic heart-to-heart conversation with someone about your life's goals and dreams for your future.
Let me explain a little bit about farmers market. So the idea is that you are buying food directly from the person that grew it. So that's cool. It helps the environment, right? Because the food doesn't have to travel a long way. And you often get to meet the people that are growing your food. However, it does usually end up being more expensive. So you're going to see a shopper at the farmers market today.
Here is your task.
What I want you to do while you listen, okay, answer these questions. First of all, what does she buy? What is she there to buy? Write down those items. Next question, listen for her reason about why she shops at the farmer's market. So write down your answers to those two questions.
And we're at a farmer's market. So tell me, like, why do you shop exclusively at farmer's markets, or?
Not exclusively, but for specific produce items and unique handcrafted items that you can't get anywhere else.
Such as, what kind of things do you pick up here?
We buy our soap here.
Okay.
The soap vendor, he puts a lot of time and effort into his quality crafted soaps. Awesome. And we buy like our garlic, fresh young garlic. Fennel.
Okay.
Things that I use to make special homemade dishes.
Awesome. And what does it mean to you? So your husband was just telling me about an amazing meal that you made. With the stuff you purchased in a farmer's market, I'm guessing. What does it mean to you to shop at a farmer's market versus a grocery store or just any kind of mass huge grocery store, supermarket?
It means I can dream in flavor.
Ooh, tell me more about that. What does that mean?
Basically, if you can dream the flavor, you can find it at a farmer's market.
In a farmer's market.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It gives you ideas and
I love that. Yeah.
A different perspective on how to combine things, because everybody comes up with something different.
Okay. Do you come up with your recipes on your own, or do you just kind of spontaneously create them? Wow. Okay. Very cool. How long has this farmer's market been around?
We've been coming here 2 years, at least.
Every Sunday you guys come by?
Not every Sunday, but whenever I run out of the stuff that I want.
That's awesome. Let me ask you one more simple question. What's your philosophy on life?
On life?
Yeah.
Well, when I meet St. Peter at the Golden Gate, I want him to look at me and say, Karina, what have you done? And then I say, what haven't I done? Send me back.
I love that. All right. Thanks for chatting with me, Karina.
So you met the woman at the farmer's market, and did you notice what she looked like? Because a lot of people look like that at farmer's markets. As I said, it's a little more expensive, so it does attract certain people. Now, there's nothing wrong with those people. I also shop at the farmer's market. I even buy kombucha at the farmer's market. But notice that she's wearing yoga pants, sweatshirt, yoga clothes. That's very common attire at farmer's markets. And really on ladies in their 20s, 30s, 40s, all over America. When you come here, you will notice the yoga clothes.
Now let's check your answers.
Okay, so the answers. What was she there to buy? Well, she was there to buy produce items, right? Like fennel and garlic. She was also there to buy handcrafted items like soap. I can promise you this was pricey soap. But again, one of the reasons why we shop there is because we meet the artisans who create these things with their hands. So it's a little more special, it's more meaningful. It's also a good place to buy gifts. Okay, so that's what she bought. Produce items, handcrafted items, soap, garlic, fennel. Now, why did she buy there? Why did she buy these things there? I love her reasons. She talks about dreaming in flavor. I love that sentence. And she also talks about how she just gets ideas from the food that she sees there, because there are often items that you won't see in normal grocery stores. So she gets ideas about what to cook. which it sounds like her husband is happy about. Okay, so your task now is to reflect on some of this information you heard. Focus on the last part of the video where she gives her philosophy on life. She wants to do it all, right? So this is the idea of a bucket list. So I want you guys to write a bucket list. I want you to write down 10 things that you dream of doing, seeing, experiencing, tasting. I want you to write down 10 things like that you want to do before you die. That's what a bucket list is. So think about what amazing things you want to do in your life with the loads of time that you have left. And then after really reflecting, taking the time to think about that, I want you to share this list with a friend. In English, of course. All right, enjoy.
Coming up in the next lesson. So congratulations, you have finished this lesson. You are doing great. Keep going, guys. Let's move on to the next lesson, where you will learn about how the American beer market is changing and why it matters for your conversation skills in English.